To do a satin stitch, I first like to draw some directional lines to show me which way my stitch is going to be going. That's especially helpful if you're doing a curved shape like a flower petal. But you start by bringing your thread up through the back, and all you're going to be doing is you're going to be coming in from the back on one side and then going down into the fabric on the other side over and over again until you've filled in the shape. And so what I first like to do when I start stitching is break the satin stitch up into sections. Again, this is really helpful if you are doing a curved shape. So I'm just going to stitch over each of these directional lines. And then what I like to do is go back in between each of these sections and split them in half again with another stitch. But all this does is it helps me keep my stitches more even. You don't have to do it this way, but I struggled with the satin stitch for a long time and this really helped. And then once you finish that section, you can start on another section and then just keep going like that. Another little helpful tip for doing the satin stitch or any stitch when you're filling in a large shape like this, if you want to be consistent with where you're stitching. So I like to stitch just slightly outside of the line here. So this is my line of what I'm filling in. And if you stitch just outside of it every single time, then you'll get more of a consistent look. So whatever you prefer, either on the line or just outside of it, just make sure you're consistent so that you'll get a smoother line when you're finished. And that is how you do a satin stitch.